Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hoping all is well. Hoping all is well. What's up, y'all? It's your girls, Sammie Nicole and FeeFee from the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show. We are coming to you guys live and direct. Live and direct. Okay. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are doing well. We got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so first things first, if you're new to our channel, welcome. We are the Sammie Nicole and FeeFee show. We are a dynamic and the only dynamic mother daughter duo here on YouTube and on our channel. We absolutely love discussing all things love, life, relationships, pop culture too, as well, from both the millennial perspective and the Gen X perspective. All right. Also, if you like our channel and you've been watching in the bushes for a long time now, just go ahead and subscribe, child. Just go ahead and subscribe. You've been in the bushes, so you might as well just go on here and like the live, okay? Go ahead and like the live, okay? So tonight, we are doing like a joint live between the critical thinkers on FeeFee channel and the dynamic family, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's a lot that's going on in the world. It's a lot that's going on in the world. So, we got some things that we need to catch up on. Okay. So let's go ahead and discuss. As you're coming into the live, please go ahead and hit the like button. As you're coming into the live, please go ahead and hit that like button. We would so much appreciate it. Also, everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. Everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly, because why, we don't know these people, okay? We do not know these people, okay? We just here to have a good time, okay?
Not for a long time,
Not for a long time,
but a good time.
but a good time, okay? So we just here to have a good time, okay? We just
Mike
here to
hot,
have a
Mike
good
hot.
time.
1 2 1 2. Mike hot.
Not Mike Hot 1 2 1 2. You a mess. All right, y'all. So please hit the like button as you come into the live and just communicate with us. Okay. Boom. Okay, now that we got that squared away, okay, we gotta get it started. It's a lot going on in the world.
A lot going on. There's still saying a lot going on out there, huh?
It's a lot going on in the
A
world.
lot
Where do
going
we
on.
where do we start first?
A lot going on out here. Man, Jesse gone.
Let's talk about this Jesse Jackson.
Jesse gone.
R.I.P. to Jesse Jackson.
Jesse gone. Everybody
I'm
was
not a super. I don't want to be disrespectful or anything, but
well.
I've just
Everybody. Well, I
always
do it because I'm a little older than you.
side eye Jesse Jackson
Everybody
personally.
saying Jesse wasn't shit, but his children said their daddy was everything.
And that's their right to feel that way about
Right
their
about their
father.
daddy. And they said, y'all keep on talking about their daddy, it's going to be on and popping. But we want to know why they had a memorial service every other day for their daddy. Now, they don't, look, the old folks say, it don't take all that.
Yes. Hey, Shayna Queen B. Hey, X is too complicated. What's up?
It don't take all that. That's what the old folks saying it. And y'all know it don't take all that to put nobody in the ground. Well, Jesse Churn say it take all that and some to put their daddy in the ground, okay? Jesse Churn say it take all that to put their daddy in the ground, okay?
Because I just feel like they having a funeral like every week.
Yeah.
And I'm about like Michelle. Everybody was talking about how Michelle Obama didn't show up because of the comment that Jesse Jackson had made about Obama, where he said he wanted to cut his nuts off. And so ever since then,
Oh,
Michelle been,
that's why Michelle didn't show
yeah.
up?
They said she went to some of the private events, but she was like, I'm kind of good on going to the actual funeral. That's what he said about Obama.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't. Jesse was something else. So I can understand why people are like, yeah, X is too complicated. Said I'm not too fond of Mr. Jesse Jackson. I'm not either.
We got
Um
15 people in the chat. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like. We have a lot of spectators. I know we got a lot of fans over here, and we definitely got a lot on my channel.
So hit the like button. But anyway, back to my point. Everybody not crazy over Jesse Jackson. I know for me, even when Hosea Williams, and we know another civil rights legend, he was something else too. But there was a documentary, and I forgot the name of the documentary, but Hosea Williams, he talked about how when Dr. King was unalived, Jesse smeared Dr. King's blood on him and walked around for days with his blood on his shirt, and basically was walking around saying, I'm next in line. I'm the next leader of the civil rights movement. Dr. King, crowned me the next one. He wanted me to continue on the legacy. And ever since hearing that story, it just made me look at him sideways. In addition to him having all those children out of wedlock, it just made me seem like, to me, he was an opportunist, and like his intentions weren't always pure.
Mm. But all them, you know what them two boys look alike, but that girl don't look like nobody. Who her mama?
I don't know.
So how many baby mamas did Jesse have? Anybody know how many baby mamas he had? I
I don't
know he
know.
had a bunch of children. The last one he had by a young girl. You
Yeah,
know
he did.
you know he had that one
He
baby.
has a daughter that's like almost younger than me, I think.
Yeah, it's by that young girl that he messed around on with the wife with the wife on. Jesse was something else. Now they saying this is allegedly, but they saying Jesse set Martin Luther King up. They say it was a setup allegedly.
He was allegedly working with them alphabet boys.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly. Everything we
Allegedly
say
say
is allegedly.
allegedly. Everything we say is allegedly. But one thing I can say, y'all hit the like. Come on, hit the like. Hit the like. It's 14 y'all in the chat. Come on, hit the like. It's free. Just tap. All you gotta do is take your finger and tap.
Tap tap. Yep. Go ahead.
So, um, one thing I can say though, that youngest son, he said, "Don't play with my daddy." He said, "Don't play with my daddy." He said, "My daddy may have been a lot of things, but what y'all gonna remember is the push movement in Chicago." Okay, y'all who remember the push movement in Chicago? Okay, Jesse thought he was Billy D with that push movement. Y'all remember Mahogany when Billy D was working in the community? He was a counselor. That's who Jesse thought he was back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now Jesse did do some things in Chicago.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He did. So that's where any man, you know, they from the time of slavery, they pitted us against one another, right? Now I look now I look at Al Sharpton the same way. Al was standing up there at one of the memorials, one of the 10 memorial services that they had. Okay, Al was standing up there. He was greeting the people as they hey Jay, as they viewed the body. Al was standing up there, but I don't really think y'all think Al was really down with Jesse? Al Sharpton? Y'all think he was really down with Jesse? But they did have a lot of memorial services. Is he in the ground yet? Have they put the man in the ground yet? Now I'll tell you one place where he didn't have one at, and that was at the Capitol. They asked for their daddy to be at the Capitol, and they said hell no.
They said hell no.
It's a no. It's a hard no, not a soft no.
No. No.
They said hell no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
He
that's
did.
one memorial place he didn't have.
He will not be at.
He will not be at. So, one of the, y'all know I do my critical thinking. And one of my critical thinkers said we were trying to figure out why in the hell Jesse had so many memorial services. What the hell happened, y'all? They just wanted to they just wanted to make the point of My daddy did so much in so many demographical areas, and we're
Not
going.
demographical.
That's right.
Is that? Go ahead. Go.
Demographical.
Okay.
Demographical.
Okay.
That's the word. Demographical.
All right.
Not demographics. Demographicals. All right.
All right.
All right. I'm 60. I can make up some words.
Oh,
I've been here long enough to make up some
yes,
words.
ma'am. Go ahead.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. They did have been in a lot of demographical areas.
Okay.
And they said my daddy gonna be utilized in North Carolina. He gonna be utilized in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And Wells, y'all, was another place they utilized him at. I forget which one it was. But he had about 3. It's been about 3. It's been about 3.
And
Y'all.
they like 10 hours long.
Yes. And
It's like a whole production. I think he be out. I think the only person I know I can remember who had a long funeral was like Aretha Franklin.
Well, he had like three of them. And Stevie was there at the last one, and he was singing. And then I think all the officials came to the last one where you had Obama and you had
Clinton, Biden,
yeah, they
Kamala
came, and Kamala gave her speech. I told you so speech. Kamala gave her that. I told y'all voted that man in what was gonna happen, and y'all didn't want to listen.
Right.
She said, I told y'all. I told y'all. So yeah, y'all. So that's that on Jesse. You know, we were saying Jesse wasn't shit, but his kids were saying he was. My daddy was everything in a bag of chips, and
they had that right to feel that way.
They had that right to feel that way, because I feel that way about my daddy.
Right.
Some people may say different, but I thought my daddy was everything too.
Right.
So they had that right to feel that way about their daddy. Mm-hmm. They have
everybody love their daddy.
Everybody love their daddy, no matter what. If he ain't shit,
right?
Your daddy. So that's that on that. So that's for my critical thinkers. And then I wanted to also ask, where the hell is Savannah mama at? But
I think that lady has gone up to glory at this point. They just looking for her body.
Yeah, we know that she gone.
Yeah.
So she gone. So we kind of closed the chapter on that.
It's just who gonna reveal where the body is at this point.
But another thing I want
to talk about, I do believe her family, that daughter and the husband, need to be looked into.
Well, they were
allegedly.
They have all been eliminated as suspects.
Okay.
They saying they ain't had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Now I want to talk about Ray J. Y'all think Ray J sick? His mama say he's sick.
I definitely think he's mentally sick.
And then right after she came on, said he was sick, he was at the club. They say Ray J everywhere except in the hospital. They say Ray J everywhere except in the hospital. I do believe Ray J has I think he has an illness.
I think he is mentally ill.
I think he's physically sick too.
I do too. I think he needs to be like admitted somewhere, like inpatient treatment. It's to the point where I don't even care anymore. Not to be insensitive, but I just feel like he does things for attention, and we need to stop giving him attention.
But why does he need so much attention?
It's something wrong, chemically imbalanced with him. He like to me, he attention whore, like 50 Cent. Let's talk about 50 Cent.
50 Cent wearing Cent and T.I. though. You see that? Like 50 Cent is wearing. What is 50 Cent? You know what I think? What it is with 50 Cent? 50 Cent has no family values. 50 Cent, it's been bad for him since the day he was born. So it's off. Everything is no limits. It's like nothing really matters. Everybody can get it. I got it. You can get it too. I don't care nothing about nobody. 50 Cent got that thing where he don't care about how nobody feels. He don't care about nobody's family. He's dangerous. Everybody can get it with 50 Cent. Everybody. And I just think that,
People like that, they are dangerous
and the more
because
attention you
anything
give him, like you
goes.
said, the worse he
The more
gets.
he feeds off of
Right.
it.
I think if T.I. had just ignored him, if they would have just left 50 alone, first of all, 50 had said a long time ago he didn't want to do no verses. He told T.I. no. He said no. So T.I. want to
Yeah, he
keep,
felt like he too big for that.
yeah, that's beneath him. And T.I. want to keep pushing the issue. And T.I. started talking about him. And so 50 said, you can get it. But I think if T.I. just would have left it alone, you can't make nobody, you can't bully nobody into doing something they don't want to do. He said no. So now you open up a whole can of whoop ass. Cause he laying y'all out. He going for Tiny, the children. Everybody can get it. And they talking about his deceased mama. He don't care nothing about that. 50 don't care nothing about that.
That's not somebody that was raised on love. That's somebody that was raised on survival. He
Yes.
don't care.
He don't care nothing about that. Them talking about his mama. Y'all hit the like, hit the like. So
Let me see. Exit to Comcast say yes. I think Ray J has some tools missing in his toolbox. I
for
agree.
sure.
I agree. But I think with this whole T.I. and 50 Cent thing, what do you think about allegedly 50 Cent getting ready to put out the documentary about surviving T.I. and Tiny?
I think it's gonna be good. And I think it's gonna be some stuff that we already heard. It ain't nothing we hadn't heard
Yeah,
about T.I.
I think if you live, especially if you from Atlanta or you live in Atlanta, you've already heard things about T.I. and Tiny. I don't really see. I don't know if the juice is gonna be worth the squeeze. Like everybody already know that they have an open marriage. Ti is still out here courting people. He was just on Angela Yee's radio show talking about how the women, whenever he meet a woman, the first thing they want to do is ask him for money. I'm like, sir, you married. Why are you talking about dating in Atlanta? He on Angela Yee radio show talking about how women in Atlanta aren't as progressive anymore. And whenever he meet women, they always asking him for money. Now it's a married man saying this. So we already know that anything goes with T.I. and Tiny, which is their business. But we already know that. So I don't really know if this documentary is gonna hit the way 50 Cent think it's gonna hit. And then also 50 Cent has been accused of essay and abusing women. So I'm like, do he really have a room to talk? I mean, that's what they do in this industry. They all do perverted things. None of them are really better than the other. Let me see. Access to Complicated said King messy little boy should have stayed out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Access to Complicated. He should have stayed out of it. I think he's just King is very like emotional. It don't take him much to get triggered about his mom, which I understand. I love my mama too. I don't play about my mama. So, I can't really knock King too bad. Do I think he should have let his dad handle it? I do. But King, that little boy is a hothead.
Mm-hmm.
And then you talking about his mom. So I don't know. I don't think you can tell anybody how to be mad, especially when it comes to their parent. So I don't know. I think they all too old to be doing all of
I
this.
think they definitely
I
too
think we got
old.
bigger fish to
We
fry.
definitely
I
got bigger
mean,
fish
we
to
we
fry.
got people stuck in Mexico. We got people stuck in Iran. Okay, getting to the point where the country may be going to war with Iran, and y'all want to argue on the internet about some foo stuff about doing a verses. I just think this is why we cannot get ahead as a people because we be worried about the wrong doggone thing. It's deeper things going on in the world. Gas prices about to skyrocket. They already went up 50, what, some places it went up at least 50 cents to a dollar. just last Monday. And I just feel like there's deeper stuff going on in the world. I just do.
Hmm.
I just do.
It's sad. It's really sad that. What's the point? That's my thing. What's the point? I mean, what are they? Who cares? Anybody care about 50 and T.I like that? Is anybody caring about rap and all that like that anymore? Who cares?
I feel
Especially
like
at
they
this
aging
age.
out. Yeah, I think they aging out for it to really be that
Yeah,
deep.
who
Personally,
cares?
I think they aging out.
Ain't nobody even caring nothing about nothing like that no more. Come on now. Who cares about all that foolishness, about all that nonsense that's going on when the orange man is in office?
Yes.
Who cares? When that orange man is in office and out of control, he like a little kid on the playground
Yes.
being a bully.
Yes.
He is
Just
like a little,
mentally and emotionally
yes,
unstable.
yes, going up hitting people. He literally with this WAR is just like, okay, they go get him, y'all go get him. They said, okay, go get him. Ain't no rhyme or reason, no rules, no protocol. He doing what the hell he want to do, and we talking about T.I and 50 Cent. We got bigger fish to fry, baby.
Okay, if anything, we need to be thinking about how we gonna come together, especially with this economy and everything going on,
Shoot.
because it's getting real.
Yeah, it's
God is
getting
a provider.
real.
We don't live in fear, but I just think it's deeper things going on in the world, and I think little stuff like this is meant to distract us from the bigger picture.
Hmm. Yep, it is. I think it definitely is. And why in the hell are they interviewing the Clintons about the Epstein files? And ain't nobody interviewed the Orange Man.
And they not. And I feel like that is a distraction too from what they're doing in office.
They are literally interviewing Hillary, asking her about her husband, how she felt about her husband being part of the files. Now they know Hillary is an attorney. Hillary said, I don't have no knowledge of that. They said, well, did you know at the time that he was so and so? She said, I don't have no knowledge of that. They asked her something again. She said, I don't have no knowledge of that.
It's just theatrics.
Yeah, Hillary said, you got me effed up. If you think you finna sit here and interview me about my man, I already know what my man do. I already know what he did.
Yeah, they gotta understand it. She been knowing since they been
Yeah.
together.
Ever since he did what he did with that intern.
And probably before then, they've never had a traditional marriage.
Hillary don't give up about what Bill did with them if allegedly if he did something. Y'all forgot what he did with Monica? What was her name?
Lewinsky.
Lewinsky. Now, do y'all think Hillary give a damn about them Epstein allegedly files with Bill?
No.
Hillary said, I don't have no knowledge of that. I don't have no knowledge of that. Hillary said, I don't give a damn. I got my money put aside. My baby girl good. My grandchildren good. I don't give a damn what Bill did. I ain't give a damn back then, and I don't give a damn now. That's the look she had on her face.
And she shouldn't. Let me see. Access to Complicated said T.I should have left 50 Cent alone. I don't want to hear no rap.
No, don't nobody care nothing about 50 Cent and T.I. They old asses. Don't nobody care nothing about that. I know I don't. Want to hear no verses? Some battling over some rap? Come on now. Don't nobody care nothing about that. I don't. I mean,
What did you think about T.I.'s sons putting out music?
Well,
I think it was a good way for them to promote their albums, but I don't think
yeah, they
nobody
said that's what
cared.
it was all about anyway. It was about for T.I to promote his music.
Yeah.
It really isn't about 50. It's about him promoting his music. And I get it. Marketing is marketing.
Right. And people love commotion.
And people
People
love
love drama,
mess.
unfortunately. As much as people say they don't, they do.
So I get it. I get all that. I don't really have a problem with that. But who cares? Who cares about all that? I know I don't. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
It is. Speaking of a lot going on, I have y'all been keeping up with what's been going on with Kandi and Todd and their divorce? I The way Todd has aged is crazy. Have you seen Todd recently?
Yeah, he said
He
he
has
gonna get it back
aged.
together.
Todd Tucker. He has aged so much.
Hmm. He said he gonna get it back together. He just going through some things right now.
And Kandi, she did an interview recently, and she was talking about how she regretted starting all those businesses with Todd. That maybe they shouldn't have started so many
But
businesses
she
because they
said
weren't
that
always on the same
when they
page.
started the businesses, she said that you could tell that she really wasn't trying to start no businesses like that with him when they started them. So that Candy and Todd situation, we knew that was coming sooner or later. And the word on the street is Candy like women. She wanted children, but she liked women, and that's no secret. So and then she brought women into the bedroom with her and Todd took it to the next level. And marriage bed is sacred. You can't bring stuff in there. Like, if you like women, then do women.
But she said that wasn't necessarily the reason why they broke up. I think it had something to do with money.
It
Him
has
not
something to
being
do with
honest about
money
the money and maybe a little bit of cheating, but I think it
and
more so had to
him
do with the money part.
not sticking to their agreement and seeing the women outside of them both. It definitely had to do with money. We saw that on the Housewives.
Hmm.
So we know it was the money, but it was also going outside the marriage too. And word on the street, Todd messing around with allegedly with the person. So it was just ran its course, and
What do you think about couples going into business? What do y'all think? Do y'all think that couples should do business together, or do you think that they should keep business separate? Because it seems like, when we look at examples like Mary J. Blige and her husband, they did business together. That didn't work. We look at the girl, what's her name? Tamika Scott from Escape. She did her husband was her manager. They did business together. That didn't work. What do you think about that?
I, me personally, I wouldn't want to go in business with my significant other. And the reason why I say that is because marriage alone is difficult. It's work. I won't say it's difficult. I'll say it's work. Marriage alone is work. And when you start to add things on top of it, going into business together, um, being my manager, or, having your hand in, and what I do to make my livelihood, it changes the dynamic of the marriage. It changes the relationship. Because irregardless to what you say, you cannot. Marriage is marriage. And when you're in a marriage, you need to have the opportunity to focus on your marriage. If we running a business together, when we get in bed at night, and when it's supposed to be our time, our intimate time, our bonding time, there is going to be a conversation about business if we have a business together. Or if you're my manager, that needs to be separate. So I don't want my partner to be my business partner, I want my husband to play a role as a husband.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's difficult enough and a lot of work for a man, period.
Hey,
Just
Natasha.
just focus on being my husband. I don't really need you to be my business partner. And I think that the two intertwine with Kandi and Todd.
It was hard to separate the
It was
two
hard to separate the
because they
two.
started more so focused on the business than they did the
Right.
marriage.
You got a go getter, a business minded person. Then you got opportunities like Todd. Combine them together, and it ended up in disaster. And only one person got the doggone money to go into the business. So we knew how that was going. Todd didn't come in with his own money. If he did, it wasn't a lot.
I mean, he did. It just wasn't as much as Kandi, but he did come into it with his with a few thousand.
You know, so it's different. Now it's different if I meet somebody and they already got their business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's different if they already got their business. But for me to go in business, or if I already got mine, but say let's go into a business together, and let's because when you're in a business with a partner, 9 out of 10, your ideology on how to conduct business is going to be different,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm. And
You're
that's what Kandi said with her and
right.
Todd.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
That's
I
just
know
too
what
complicated. So that would be a hell no.
I, y'all listen, because I'm teaching y'all something. Okay,
Go ahead and school him then.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
teaching y'all something. When you go into a business and you have a business partner, the number one thing that usually happens is there's an issue over money. Y'all gonna have a problem over money. Yeah, somebody's gonna feel like somebody is spending too much money, or not managing the revenue correctly. And then you're gonna have different business ideas on different business models on how the business should go and what direction it should go in. Should you do this? Should you do that? And I just don't think, you know, I want to have that role and that discussion with my husband, you know, just marriage alone, trying to navigate through marriage and making sure, you there for one another, and you loving each other the way you desire to be loved. I mean, marriage, it playing a role as a husband and a wife alone is enough. But when you start to bring in businesses and ideology of a business and money, and
It starts to get confusing.
it starts to get confusing. It starts to get confusing. And that's what happened with Kandi and Todd. That's exactly what happened to Kandi and Todd. Todd came home every other fucking day talking about he want to open up a new business. They said that doggone Blaze restaurant out there on the south
It's
side,
closed, and all
it
the
was
LOGs are
it
closed.
was ghetto
OLGs are
as
closed.
hell. They
Yeah,
said it was ghetto as hell.
off of Camp
Ty
Creek.
had an idea on starting a business. You can have an idea all day, y'all. You can have an idea all day on how to start a business, but if you don't know how to execute, and to be honest with you, a restaurant business is the most complicated, hardest
It's
business
hard
to start and to navigate through and to make money
and
from
maintain.
and maintain. You got to be on your game, and you got to have a strong team with you. And not only that, you're going to have a good accountant, somebody watching your money. It is so many twists and turns into running a restaurant, a lounge. And for us Black people, we always want to open up a doggone lounge and a doggone restaurant. I don't know what it is. Just because we think we got Big Mama's recipe on how to cook some collard greens, but not realizing that you have to use the same recipe all the time. You cannot have a cook come in at 12 noon and cook collard greens, and then another cook come in at 2 o'clock and cook collard greens, and the recipe is different. Like when me and Samantha went to Old Lady Gang, her collard greens tasted different than my collard greens. That's because nobody followed the recipe. Nobody had a standard recipe on making collard greens. So it's just things like that when you open up a restaurant to make sure that you are following proper protocols with the food. A lot of restaurants get in trouble with the health department. They don't know how to pass inspections. And that was the problem Todd had over there at Blaze. Blaze failed the inspections like twice. So it's just a lot of factors. And then so you got all this going on. Then you come home, get in the bed with your significant other, your spouse, and you like, damn, the restaurant this. Damn, the so and so and so and so this. Damn, the this. Uh, y'all in partnership together. And of course the person who's putting in the most money is most concerned. And that was Kandi. And that's just it. That's what happened. Now that's what I think. Yeah. Marriage is a business contract. Yeah, it's a business by itself.
Yeah, she said one partner working harder than the other. And
Yes.
people think their fame makes the food taste good.
Natasha
Yeah.
said again.
Yeah, it gets people in the door, but it don't keep them.
But when I tell you that old lady gang food it was never the same. Every time you would go, you would get something different. And that's because they was not following recipes. Everybody was cooking something different. Now the old ladies had gave them the recipes on how to make it, but they didn't stick with the recipe. So when you would go to old lady gang, sometimes your collard greens would be good, sometimes they would. Sometimes your sweet potatoes would be good, sometimes they would. So, just no, I would not, to answer your question, after all that, no, I would not want to go in business with my spouse. Now, if we came together and I already had a business, then that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not. I would not.
And another thing that Kandi talked about, she was saying how like she's finally coming to the realization that they're gonna have joint custody where there'll be a week there'll be instances where she'll come home
Her kids won't be
and
there.
her kids won't be there. They'll be spending the week with Todd, and she'll have to get accustomed to that. And so she was like saying like she's finally starting to prepare herself to come to that realization where there are going to be times where she walks in her house and she's going to realize like, oh, they're with Todd. Oh, you mean they're going to his house for the week? They're with him for the week. They're not going to be with me for the week. And I'm going to have to be okay with that. And so she
Well,
was just talking
I
about, it's going to have to be an adjustment for her because she's going to have to get used to him having a week going with her and a week off with him.
well, I well, Kandi works all the time. And so that's really not really any different from what she's experienced. She's away from her children. She's away from them now.
Yeah, she won't be done with her play until what, the end of this
Yeah.
month?
She works all the time. Kandi has, well, it's said that she has two nannies.
Yeah.
So I mean, being with their dad for a week, how bad is that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she's working. She's working. It's not like she's a stay-at-home mom and he coming to get the kids for a week. You're not gonna even be there, Kandi. You're gonna be
Which
somewhere working. And then probably when you have the children, you're gonna have a nanny on staff. So it's like, I get it as a mother, I get it, but are you gonna cut back on your work? So when you
no.
have them for that week, you are not working and you are solely, giving your time and energy to your children.
That might be impossible for her cuz what if she has another play to star in or to executive
Exactly.
produce on
So
Broadway? She's not going to be able
so
to
you're
always
making
do
that
that.
fight easy for Todd.
And then, kids need stability. She's always in New
Right.
York. So, yes, she can fly them up on the weekends, but you can't do that during the week without
So
messing up their stability, their routine that they've grown accustomed to.
so it's just a lot of things, with the children. And y'all, that's just stuff when you get married and get in relationships, you just have to look at everything. You have to weigh your
Pros
pros
and
and cons
cons.
with
Yeah.
everything in life. And I just think that That's just something, she's gonna have to deal with. She's gonna have to really sit down and reevaluate her whole life as far as how she works and how she spends her time. And there may be some things where, she may have, as far as work, she might have to put on the back burner so she can actually spend quality time with her kids, because
She
now,
didn't do it with Riley though.
oh, you messy.
She didn't do it with Riley. I mean, for those of us who watched The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Riley used to be upset crying because she felt like Kandi didn't spend enough time.
She
So do I
did.
think she'll do this with Blaze and Ace? I don't. And like you said, I do think that's where he has an advantage.
He definitely has advantage there. He definitely has advantage there. And it's just one of those things that she's gonna have to.
But even before they split, Todd was out and about. Todd was at Magic City. Todd in the Bahamas, in Jamaica. Todd was outside.
Well, the word.
So it was mainly, even when they were together, it was mainly the nannies taking care of them. So I don't want us to, just to be fair, we're not putting it all on Kandi.
No,
because Todd be outside too.
Yeah, word of Atlanta. Everybody know anybody in Atlanta that's out, in the streets. Everybody know Todd be outside. Everybody, no, that ain't no secret in Atlanta. A legend. Todd is outside.
He be outside. He be in the streets.
He be in the streets. Okay, that ain't, Todd been Todding.
Say it again.
Todd been Todding.
Todd been Todding.
Todd has been Todding.
Todd has been Todding.
I heard that years ago.
Okay.
So,
and ain't never stopped.
Ain't never stopped.
Okay, let's get into it.
So, so it's just one of those things. It's just life, y'all. When kids are involved,
it does complicate things.
Kids are a blessing, but you really just have to think. It's different when it's just you and you going into a relationship and things don't work out, or you in a relationship, things don't work out. You can just walk away and say, you go your way, I go my way. If we got access, give me what's mine, give me what I'm rightfully due, and peace out. I ain't gotta deal with you no more. Peace.
Right. We keep it moving.
But when you got children, it changes the dynamic of the whole situation. And so my heart goes out to her as a mother. Just being a mother, knowing that my child gotta go somewhere, and I couldn't imagine a whole week, honey. I was having a fit with just every other weekend. So my heart goes out to her. It really does. It really does. I hope Todd and Kandi work out that situation.
And she said they are cool for the most part. They're pretty cool still.
So that's good. Might as well be.
Might as well.
And I think when this is all said and done, we're gonna see Kandi come out with her lover like Porsha.
Baby, can we just talk about Porsha for a hot second, baby? Porsha is a hoe. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's her body. It's her choice. But Porsha is a hoe. Porsha done been with just about. She done been with a lot of folk in Atlanta, allegedly.
Anybody can get it with Porsha.
Well, as long as they got money. Don't say anybody. You gotta have a cute coin to get with Porsha.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that bread.
You gotta have that bag. I ain't mad at Porsha. It's her body, her choice. But Porsha be out here.
I ain't mad at Porsha for that. You gotta have that bread. I'm with her on that, because you gotta have that bread. I'm with her on that.
You gotta have a coin.
Don't want no broke man.
She equal opportunity, man or woman. But you gotta have that bag.
I don't want no brokey. Okay. We don't want no brokey.
No brokey. Ew.
We don't do any brokies. You gotta have that money. You gotta come with it, and you gotta be generous.
Okay.
But push outside, baby. Okay. Push outside. When I tell you her partner is treating her, honey, flying her out to different islands,
wooing her.
Let's talk about being wooed.
Let's talk about that, cause Porsha girlfriend, she got it. She do.
If a woman can woo another woman,
that woman on it.
A man need to be on.
Porsha say she ain't never been treated like this. I say, what? I said, what was it with Sammie and Dennis? Porsha say she ain't never been treated like this. I said, Porsha, what?
Porsha with a woman, y'all, and she ain't nothing wrong with it. Love who love you. We don't knock that over here. Love who love you.
That's your business.
That's your business. Love who love you, like who like you. I don't have no problem with it. That just ain't where I go. I'm strictly dicky. But Porsha say I ain't never had nobody do me like she do me.
Wow.
All the men Porsha ain't been with.
All the rich men she done been with.
She said I ain't never had nobody do me like she do.
What y'all think about that?
What y'all think about that?
I thought that was very, very interesting. And
that woman
this is
know
a
that.
woman that she's dated. She dated this woman years ago. She said they spun the block.
So she went back to what, as long as she happy, long as you happy, that's all that matters. As
But do
long as
you
you
think
happy.
she's gotten to the point where she's gotten kind of tired and just she says she wants to live in her truth, but I can't help but be curious if she felt like, okay, let me try a woman because
Right.
I'm tired of these ninjas. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. They said, I don't know. But Porsha got her booing, baby. She treating her right. Okay. She treating her right, and she loving her and I guess that's the thing, it doesn't matter as long as you're being loved the way you want to be loved and you need to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it's coming from same gender or different.
I think this is just another experience she having.
So you don't think it's real?
No, I think she find women attractive, yes, but I don't think it's gonna be nothing long term.
So you just think
She just be doing shit to do it.
I said Porsha just be giving it up.
Yeah, she one of them type of girls. Just be doing shit to do it. Just enjoying the experience.
Oh, okay. You think she just going through the motion? Okay, I think Porsha is
Like
going.
Niecy Nash.
But Niecy Nash still with her, girl.
Well, her wife.
Yeah, she still with her. She's still with her. So you think Porsha just want to
Living proof
experience?
said exactly, Sammie. Yeah, Porsche just living in the moment. And another thing too, Porsche, she always alters herself to whoever she's dating. I noticed that. Like her personality will adjust to whoever she's dating. She just be doing shit.
I don't know, y'all.
She did now. I'm not saying that she's not attracted to women because I do believe she is
she
genuinely
definitely
attracted to
attracted to
women.
women.
But do I think
That's been the word
she
on the
looking
streets
at
for a
this
minute.
woman like long term? No.
That's been the
She just
word
be
for a
doing
minute
stuff.
on the street. She's definitely attracted to women.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. She
for
just be
sure.
doing stuff.
So we'll see how long she'll be
It's just an experience.
with this woman. You know.
That's it. But let me ask y'all this. What did you think about that whole Fantasia with Barrino going against her daddy? Now I think her daddy, Fantasia Barrino daddy, calling out her husband, basically saying that her husband accusing or insinuating, excuse me, that allegedly Fantasia husband was stealing from her and that he was trying to isolate her from her family in efforts to maintain control over her career and over her finances. What did y'all think about that? Yes, living proof. Porsche do shapeshift.
Yes. Um, I think Fantasia. You gotta remember.
Fantasia couldn't read.
That's what I just gonna say. You gotta remember where Fantasia come from.
Yes.
Now I watched Fantasia audition on. I have watched
And I
Fantasia
watched the movie.
since the beginning. I
Mm-hmm.
watched her first audition.
I did. Yep.
Okay, so from the beginning, I heard the story. Yeah, I've seen her family when she was there auditioning. So you gotta realize where her pathology, her DNA. And Fantasia just, her daddy wasn't around, and she just had hard beginnings. In high school, she had issues. Um,
She was essayed in high school,
right,
a
she was
teen
as a teen
mother,
mother.
had to
So
steal Pampers because she couldn't
right,
afford it to
so
buy
you
for her
get this man
baby.
that comes up in that relationship that she had, where she wanted to unalive herself, and remember that.
Mhm.
So now you get this man that, and men know how to prey on women like that. They know how to come in and be your knight in shining armor
Mhm.
and swoop. He came in and swoop Fantasia up and said, "Baby, don't worry about it no more. I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing no more. I'm going to manage you. I'm going to make sure your career going the way it needs to go. I'm going to minister to you. I'm going to love on you the way you need to be loved. But all while I'm doing this, you going to be the provider. You going to be the provider and take care of both of us." So he came in and told her everything that he was going to do that she knew she needed. So by the
Mhm.
time he said, "You going to be the provider," she didn't care. Okay. So Fantasia don't care nothing about him using her. He has came in and fulfilled every void that she had.
And I don't think Fantasia is naive to what that husband is doing. I
No.
think she knows
Did you
exactly what's going on.
did you just hear? He came in like her knight in shining armor.
Right.
Women like that, it's worth the cost to take care of him. You are giving me everything that my daddy didn't give me, everything that
My brothers.
my brothers, you have given me everything that every man in my life that I loved failed to give me. And you nice looking? And you don't think that man knew
Mhm.
that? Men know what type of woman. Because a nigga, men know.
Y'all tap the screen, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Okay, let me see what y'all saying in the comments. X2 Complicated said, "I'm with Fantasia's father. Fantasia needs to be healed, and Fantasia was a daddy girl." Yes. Now, is Fantasia father allegedly an alcoholic who is a little shykesty and has a history of being abusive? Allegedly, yes. But I feel like finessers know other finessers. And I feel like that's why Fantasia should take heed to what her father is saying, because game recognize game.
Right.
And I know her father is not perfect and he may not be the
And
best
then he mad
messenger.
because she ain't doing enough for him.
Right. And he mad too that she not doing nothing no more for the brothers. And so recently, last month, Fantasia Barrino's father, he did an interview with Tony Gaskins. For those of us who know who Tony Gaskin is on YouTube. And he basically talked about how he, along with Fantasia's brothers, they were trying to do like a cruise. And so they had created a flyer and put Fantasia's face on the flyer for the cruise. And Fantasia got mad and reached out to them and said, "Please take my name, take my picture off that flyer. Don't use my likeness." And so that caused some more drama between them. And he also talked about how initially he was going to be working as Fantasia's road manager. Fantasia had asked him to be her road manager, but that she sent him home when it was alleged that he was stealing money from them. He was mishandling the funds. And so I feel like with Fantasia, I think that because her father and her brothers have used her and looked at her as a cash cow and drained her energetically and financially. That's why she don't want to fool with them and why she don't want to listen to what they say. And I feel like the reason that Fantasia is a pick me, because I do believe Fantasia is a pick me. She talking about the Bible say this, the Bible say that, be submissive to a ninja that don't work. The ninja talking about some he was a multi-millionaire before he even met Fantasia, but she had to go to Tyler Perry to get her out of debt. Make it make sense. Okay, the ninja talking about some he done went to business courses, but he ain't got no degrees behind his name. He did courses. He came from for the federal penitentiary. So we know that con game for them good looking niggas that be locked up, talking that talk. No, they don't really have it in real life. And so I feel like it was her father that failed her, and he is the reason that Fantasia is a pick me and why she's in the predicament that she's in. Do I think that Fantasia's husband is misappropriating her money, her funds? I do. Do I think that he is allegedly cheating on her and giving money to other women, her hard earned money, allegedly? Yes, I do. I do think that he knows that Fantasia comes from a background where she has been unprotected and not appreciated and valued. She's been used and abused by her family. He knows that. And like you said, he is playing on that. And unfortunately, Fantasia is looking at him as her king, her knight in shining armor, not realizing that he is cut from the same cloth as her daddy and her brothers. He really is no better than her daddy and her brothers. And that's just the truth. And I don't blame Fantasia from wanting to distance herself from her dad and her brothers because they do want to eat off her coat. Her coat. They want to ride her coattails. Now, don't get me wrong. Her brother Rico, he is talented. He did a lot of songs with Grand Hustle. He's very talented, but I can understand Fantasia feeling tired and exhausted. Always having your family members ask you for money. Your family members want to, be on the album, be on tour, so you can put them on and just carrying that weight. That's heavy. That's a heavy burden to bear. So I could understand her wanting to break. And then her husband is coming in and he's setting boundaries that she is oftentimes struggling to put into place with her family. So it makes him look like, oh, he's my protector. He's handling things for me. He's standing up for me. He's protecting me. When really he's just another wolf in sheep's clothing. And I think that Fantasia, she need to watch that husband. She just need to watch him because he really ain't no doggone better. And I think that he would be the type, if she were to leave him, he would try to cause harm because he's just grown so accustomed to the lifestyle with her, and he already has a violent past. He already has a history of financial crimes.
See, that's the
So
kind
he
you
has
gotta
no
rock a lot.
integrity. Yeah,
You
he
gotta
already has
rock
a
a lot,
history.
baby. You
Yeah,
got to rock.
financial crimes,
Yeah, she had
being
to rock about
violent.
him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. Living Proof said, Daddy sees himself in that husband. That's exactly it, Sammie. Absolutely. A finesser knows another finesser. Game recognized game.
All day.
All day. X2 Complicated said, Farrakhan warned Fantasia about her husband at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Farrakhan is another finesser. Okay, game recognized game. He's another one. Living Proof is agreeing with X2 Complicated. X2 Complicated said Fantasia husband has DV charges against him as well. Exactly. He has DV charges as well as fraud charges, which is a recipe for disaster. So Fantasia is not only is she taking care of her husband, but she also helps to take care of his family as well. I'm sorry, but it's hard for me to look at you as the king and I'm footing the bill for everything. How you talking about you my king and I gotta submit to you and it's my check that's paying the mortgage. It's my check that's paying for your car, your clothes, your jewelry. And then her husband got the nerve to want to start a church. He gonna be in that screwing everything walking up in that church. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. It's a hot, funky
Let's go
ghetto
back to that.
mess.
Now, how in the world I'm gonna call you king when you ain't provide nothing
And
that
talking
I
about I
need?
gotta submit to you, and I'm taking care of you and me. And when I was in debt, you couldn't help me. I had to go to Big Daddy, Bussy Warrior, Tyler Perry to help me get out of debt. Girl, bye. A hot mess.
Want to be a man, but ain't got no money.
Yeah, you want to be the boss, but you can't afford to pay the cost. Come on. Now, I'm not saying a man's worth is attached to his wallet, but if you going to come in this thing
I'm
like you the
saying
big
it.
boss, well, you saying it. Sammie Nicole's not saying it. That's FeeFee's opinion. Sammie Nicole is saying if you going to come in here and want to be the boss, then you got to pay the cost too.
I'm saying you gotta have some money in your pocket. If you want me to pay you any attention,
But
if you want me to be submissive and pay you some attention, you gonna have some damn bread.
But
I'm saying if he said that,
and just the way Fantasia husband talk, he's very like religious, traditional, patriarchal. The woman is supposed to be submissive, the man is the head, the woman is supposed to fall in line and listen to the man and submit to the man and trust her man's leadership. And okay, cool, if y'all gonna play that submissive game, she need to be submissive to that mortgage, and you need to be leading in the
ain't
mortgage and the
nothing like a
bills.
broke man talking about being submissive.
Yeah, it's just mental illness all
Ain't
the way
nothing
around.
Ain't nothing like a man that can't pay a bill and talking about, baby, you need to be submissive. And I got to get up every morning and go pay the bill.
Fantasia be touring with Anthony Hamilton fall, winter, spring, and summer all year round. But you talking about you the head of your household. But if Fantasia don't get out at the Stockbridge Amphitheater, and if she ain't hooting and hollering and sweating across that stage, y'all won't eat. But you the head of your
And then
household
she got to come back home and he gonna tell her how to navigate and regulate
and
her
manage the
life
money
and get her
and manage her life
and manage her life while she out there
on the
running
road with Anthony Hamilton all damn year
running up down that stage in them boogaloo outfits
with Anthony Hamilton.
That's diabolical to me.
That's pimping. He pimping that girl.
I want us to do better as
I
women.
do too. Living Proof said she's blinded by his savior complex and looks, but funding their lifestyle. He attractive and he putting that meat on her.
I don't care.
He putting that meat on her, and they got her head all combobulated.
I don't give a damn if he had two other sixes, because he definitely ain't got three. He may have two of the 3 sixes.
Yeah, definitely not the 6 figures.
Definitely not the 6 figures.
For sure.
If he ain't got no doggone bread, I don't care how he look. If you ain't a provider, you can't even talk to me. You can't even talk.
Not even in the name of Jesus.
If you
ain't going.
If you ain't providing and protecting,
you ain't going.
I ain't got nothing for you, player.
All right.
I can't do it.
All right.
And maybe y'all young girls can, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
X2 Complicated said, I don't look at him as a king. I look at him as a queen. He definitely living soft life. But Fantasia felt like he is her king. And even though she is the breadwinner, he don't work. He's talking about he have businesses and companies, and he signed a prenup because he had a multi-million-dollar company. He wanted to protect his business partner and him. So that sounds like a damn scam.
But women be wanting men. Women just be wanting men. You know, he is nice looking. I mean, I don't really do light skinned men, but he's a nice looking young man.
He's a nice looking man,
and he's smooth too.
And he has a strong presence about him. He has that. He's dominant.
He rests in his masculinity.
Yeah,
he's smooth. He comes
He's
off
take charge.
like he takes charge.
And he's a little rough around the
And
edges, and Fantasia
oh
like
yeah,
that.
a little rough around the
Fantasia
edges.
like
Cause
that.
I like real manly, real masculine, real rough around the edges. But
It's toxic.
But it's toxic, and you ain't got no money.
Well, X Too Complicated agree with you. She said a man's worth is attached to his wallet. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm with you too.
All right.
A man's worth is if you ain't got no money, okay.
You do have to have money.
You need some coins.
Yeah, I'ma just say it. I mean, it's not everything, but you do have to have it.
Everything,
because love is just not enough.
Love is not enough, especially for a woman that has worked hard all their life, like me, and went to school and worked hard and buy the shit that I want to buy and do what I want to do. And you step into me and you ain't got no money, man, get the hell on. Now that's just me. Y'all don't listen to me.
It's not everything though, but it's very important.
Not everything.
It's important though. It is.
It ain't everything, but when them bills start hitting, it's everything.
And yeah, and so many times, you know, especially us as Black women, we carry the burden.
Yeah, we get up and make it happen.
And Fantasia is carrying the burden. While he gets to play manager, cosplay manager, she the one that's actually working and bringing the bacon home.
Y'all don't let these men play. He playing with Fantasia. He is playing with Fantasia,
and he playing with her money too.
He playing with her. He playing with her time, her emotion, her physically. He over there playing with her when she could be setting aside money for her children, future.
And he playing.
And he over there playing.
And that's how he was able to buy that ring. He bought that ring with her money.
Just to say you got a man.
Yeah, a husband.
A husband.
My king. A
husband ain't always a flex, y'all.
Not if it's not the right one.
Not if it's not the right one. Now
it can hurt you. We know, but we could look at Shirley.
I'm big on marriage, and I think marriage is a wonderful thing. The covenant of marriage is awesome. Lord knows I love marriage. Right. And I love a man that know how to love his wife and protect her and provide for her and respect her, especially a Black man. It just makes me feel good when I see a Black man protecting and loving and taking care of his Black woman. But you ain't got to be a fool to have that, y'all. Okay? Don't lose yourself just to have that. And everybody can see what he doing with Fantasia. Everybody can see. He ain't even. Didn't he have his own little trucking company or something?
Mm-hmm. He ain't doing that no more.
At least he managed. Been a truck driver.
Had a fleet of trucks. Yeah, drivers driving for him.
He could get him a fleet of trucks. Get his own little trucking business.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was locked up, right?
He was.
So he a felon.
He is. You know, they like to go in the trucking.
So you know the felons like to go in the trucking business. That's what they do.
And they can be very lucrative.
And they can make good money. I ain't knocking it.
Yeah, some of them get into that bag.
Make good money.
Shout out to the truckers that's getting to the bag.
Shout out to all the truckers. Shout out to the truckers.
Because they be getting to it.
Because they be getting to the bag.
They do.
So why don't he do something like that? You got to do something.
Yeah, he trying to manage her money.
Baby, you going to have to bring something. If I'm getting up working, you gonna have to do something. Yeah. You have to make some shape. And that's just all to it.
Okay.
Now that's my
It's too complicated. Said he forgot about the part where a man is supposed to provide. If a man does not have a job and leadership, that is so unattractive to me. Living Proof said y'all better preach. X too complicated said money is not everything, but it is the first thing. It is.
That is.
It's important.
It's important.
It is. It is important. And I wish that I don't like when people try to bully Black women for feeling that way. It is important. You do have to have it.
Money is
we are the only group or the only group of women who get shamed for wanting somebody with money. Because our culture
and he talking
because of our culture.
He broke, he ain't got no money. Man, that's a turn off. Because I just think men are just naturally made to get out and make shit happen.
Yes. And you know what? yes, you should recognize a man's humanity, but the same way money is attached to a man's worth, beauty is attached to a woman's worth.
Okay.
So how about that? If we don't look a certain way, they don't view us as being worthy. And even if we do, it's still not a guarantee we get treated right. So, now that I think about it,
That's why I said what I said. Money is at the top of the list for me.
yeah,
You gotta have that bread. And that's just all to it.
because you can struggle by yourself. You can do bad all by yourself. You really can, though.
And then I work Fantasia. You know how
Fantasia works hard.
Traveling, her team.
She
ain't a
she
young
works.
How is Fantasia?
She about 42, 43.
Yeah, she getting into her 40s, her rest, and then that nigga
playing
playing
office man.
Administrative assistant. He a goddamn administrative assistant.
He trying to play manager, playing. Fucking up that girl money. Excuse my language.
Boy, if you don't get out there and get you some business by yourself.
Fantasia, protect your money.
Yeah.
You work too hard. You've been through way too much. Protect your money.
So talented.
She really is anointed. She should be a much bigger star. But I think that this husband is slowing her down.
But y'all,
she came off of The Color Purple. She should have won an Oscar for that.
But as women,
that man is slowing her down.
I always say feelings don't make money. Get out your head. She's so emotionally and so got her head wrapped around having a husband and a relationship. You got to get out your head. Men, when it's one thing about a man. They ain't finna let their feelings or their emotions go against nothing that they want to do. When they want to do something.
Say that again. Men are selfish. They put themselves first. They don't give a damn who get inconvenienced. Say that again.
One thing I learned about a man in all my damn 60 years. A man don't give a damn about how no woman feel, what she gonna think, how she gonna react. If they damn want to do something or don't want to do it, they don't do it and don't give a damn about it. And don't care how you cut a food about what they didn't do or what they did do. And as women, we need to start putting ourselves first and say, F him. Shoot, I don't want to do it. I ain't going to do it. And he be all right.
All right.
And I deal with, I ain't even heard men say, man, I deal with her later. Oh, man, I deal with her later. Shit, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I deal with her later. Shit, man, she be all right. She be all right. And shit, that's hell. He be all right.
If they want to go to the gym and they can't do school drop off because they want to prioritize getting a workout in, they doing it. They want to come home after a long day work and get on that game and leave her to wash the ass of the kids and do homework. They do it. They want to quit their job and go back to school. They do it without consulting her.
They do it.
They do it.
They do it.
They do it.
That's one thing about a man. They don't give a damn.
They gonna do what they want to do. They gonna put themselves first. So
obligated to this man to maintain a certain lifestyle for him and her children that she got to go on damn tour with Anthony Hamilton. No, she damn bigger than old Anthony.
She way bigger than Anthony Hamilton. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to Anthony Hamilton.
And Anthony gives a good
concert. He give a great show. We seen it with little ass, but he is very talented. But she should be doing bigger things than touring with Anthony Hamilton. No tea, no shade.
And another thing that she's doing that men don't do, they don't diminish themselves.
Yeah, she dims her light.
They don't dim their light
to make her husband feel like the queen, the king.
They feel like they should be have something bigger and better. They go after it. And I just think that in her personal life and her business life, she is dimming her light so she can have a relationship and a marriage.
Yeah, that's so true. She is shrinking herself. And whenever you
in
get
both areas of her life.
Yes.
And when you are not connected, let me shut up.
Go ahead. Preach. They need it. Go ahead and give it to them. They need that word.
See, because I don't talk like this over here.
Give it to him.
This usually for my channel.
We gonna give him a little taste what you doing on your channel. Go ahead and give it to him.
I don't like to come over here.
We gonna bless him too. We gonna bless him tonight.
I don't like to come over here with all this.
Go ahead and give it to him.
This for my critical thinkers and for my tribe over on my channel and my Patreon. Okay. But when you start to dim your light in your personal life and in your professional life, that's a sign that you are disconnected from yourself. And Fantasia is disconnected from herself. Now she know damn well she don't need to be on. Who opened it up? Her or Anthony? She opened it up for Anthony. Why the hell she opened it up for Anthony Hamilton? She can go on tour by herself. So that means she got to split the damn money with Anthony. So I got to take something. I got to do something because I got this man at the house and my children that I got to provide for. But I got a man at home say I need to be submissive to him. Under submission, provider and then submission. You got to be a provider for I submit. But you got me out here working. And I need to, and so I'm the provider, but I got to submit to you as a man. Man, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Come on, y'all. For a man. Now, do you think if the tables was turned, he would do that for her? Hell no. Hell no.
Living proof said, I want to have all the audacity and selfishness as a man. I got it. I got it.
Let me
I admire that about men. I admire that about
I got it now.
I know that's right.
I learned. I didn't have it, but I damn sure got it now.
I know that's right.
I got all the selfishness and one thing a man got, he got the audacity.
Always. And I admire that.
We ain't no bit bashing no man because I love me a man.
Me too. Shout out to all the men.
Shout out to all the men, all the good looking men, all the providers and all the protectors.
All the solid men.
All the solid men and the men who got that bread.
Oh, good. You a bitch. Good. It's a complicated say, I'm afraid for Fantasia because I'm thinking he putting money aside to leave her broke and broken. He definitely putting money aside. X too complicated because Fantasia's one of the reasons why her and her father fell out is because somebody from her camp brought it to her attention that money was missing.
See what I'm saying, y'all?
And so Fantasia was like looking at everybody. She was like, well, Dad, did you take it? And her dad was like, I don't know nothing about that. And then another person in her camp told her dad, like, hey, money is still missing. And so the daddy, when he did the interview with Tony Gaskin, he said that Fantasia even went to her husband and asked, hey, do you know about this missing money? So he is taking money from her allegedly and putting it off to the side. It's people in her camp who are still working with her outside of her father that are talking about money being missing. And they're suspecting her husband. So it's not just her dad.
Come on now. He's supposed to be the manager. What is he managing? See what I'm saying? See how we get ourselves in situations with women?
So that means he been doing this for a long time and he taking big chunks of money because it's multiple people in her camp that are starting to, ringing the alarm.
Aside, probably entertaining other women. We just got to do better, y'all.
Let me see.
Just cause he nice looking
and he good in the bedroom.
Cause
he putting that thing down on him.
Baby, you can pay for that. You can go get you an escort for that.
Go get you a bolo. Hey, bolo.
Go get you a bolo. And shit, if all you need is look good and good in the bed,
you get you a bolo.
Baby, go buy it. Shit, go buy you one. Go buy it. That's what men do. Go buy it.
X Too Complicated says she proposed to him. Fantasia's on the talk show and she said she dims her lights so her man can shine. I believe that. Yeah. But Fantasia daddy is not the only one in her camp intimating that her husband may be doing something and maybe mismanaging her money.
I hope he do.
I hope she catches it in time.
Yeah, I really do. My heart goes out to Fantasia, but
because she works so hard and she's been through so much.
And she's been through something. But sometimes, y'all, we go
to
through
let
things.
somebody, ruin
We
what
go
she's
through
built.
things for a reason. It's to teach us, and for us to. She gonna keep going through the same thing until she learn her lesson. Sometimes we struggle against things when we need to go through them. Sometimes God will put you through things so you can come out on the other side and have a testimony and go on about your business. Not to keep going through the same thing all the time. Now, the man before him was something else.
The T-Mobile guy that was married.
Yes.
And she tried to unalive herself after that relationship. The one she had her little boy by. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So at some point, you just got to learn your lesson. At some point, you just got to learn your lesson.
I don't trust him. I don't trust Kendall. That's the husband name. I don't trust him.
Yeah.
Mr. Taylor. I don't trust him.
Yeah, I don't know.
She should have just kept him as a husband, as arm candy. She should have never let him gain access to her finances and her business.
That's what I said.
She should have kept it separate, like you said earlier.
I can.
She about to go through the same thing Mary J. Blige went through.
Some men are just
meant around with Kendall
to go out on social events with.
Yeah,
they go back to you go back to your place and he go back to his place,
and we get together when we get together.
And when we together, we together.
We do what we do.
We do what we do.
Or maybe do an Oprah and Stedman situation. Right. We can be life partners, but we don't need to get legally married.
See, Oprah understood the game.
Oprah knew what was up.
Oprah understood. Can we talk about Oprah? Oprah understood the game.
With her mean ass.
Oprah understood. Y'all seen Oprah and Gail at the Paris fashion show? They call them Okra and Kale. Baby, they look good, but they damn feet hurt them.
Yes.
They look good.
They look good.
But that's exactly what Oprah did. Oprah got her some damn eye candy. She say, look, you gonna go to these social events with me. I know your ass ain't got no money. I got the bread.
He had money. He just didn't have as much as her. Stedman had money.
Okay, Stedman did have money, but he ain't had as much as her.
Not as much as her, but he did have that bag.
Okay. So Oprah say, look, this my fine man, light skin with good hair.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
And we gonna be together. You know, you're gonna be my life partner. We gonna kick it. We gonna do this, but you ain't finna get none of my money. You ain't finna get my coins, okay? So sometimes you just gotta get you a little eye candy and y'all do what y'all do.
Y'all enjoy one another.
Y'all enjoy
but
one another.
I feel like when you get to a certain amount of money as a woman, if a man is not on the same level as you financially, you don't need to marry him.
Oh.
Just be life partners.
Yeah.
Y'all can still love each other. Hell, y'all can even still buy each other rings. And travel the world and do what y'all do, but you don't need to get married. Let me see. Extra Complicated said, my son is a good man because he's always thinking about putting his girlfriend first, but she doesn't put him first. I told him he needs to get rid of Delilah. Uh-oh.
Now, mama.
Delilah, girl, you in danger. You in danger, girl. Do you know you only have 30 minutes, Delilah? Do you know you only have 30 minutes, Delilah? You in danger, girl.
Delilah,
you about to lose your man. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man, Savannah. Delilah, girl, you in danger. Do you know you only have 30 minutes? That horn getting loud. Delilah.
Mama said you need to get rid of it. She gotta go.
She gotta go. Oh, shucky ducky. Now, Delilah.
For a man, for his mama to say,
Delilah, you need to tighten it up, boo boo.
That's a hard place for a man to be in.
Tighten it up, Delilah.
My mama said she don't like you. You got to go.
Girl, you about to lose your man, Delilah. Your good man. Damn.
It's too complicated. You didn't put him. You ain't.
She done put a bug in his ear.
He probably like, damn.
Damn.
My mama don't like you. You got to go.
You gotta
That's
go.
one of the hardest spots for a man to be in.
Yes.
For him to like a woman and your mama don't like her.
Stuck in the middle.
Yes.
Tough position for a man
My
to
heart
be in.
going out to your son.
I know that's stressful.
I know he's stressed out.
It's a tough position to be in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, Delilah.
Yes. I hope it all work out for him. That is a mess. You said Fantasia's camp is asked her husband about the receipts. And he got mad and told Fantasia. Now he got mad because he over there stealing from that girl.
He's stealing from that girl. Gets a hit dog a holler.
Yeah, he over there taking that girl money.
He taking her money.
He taking her money.
And they mad at the daddy for exposing it to the public. Because they be going back telling the daddy what be going on. Somebody in her camp be leaking her business.
So yeah, y'all, those are the hot topics for tonight, y'all. We wanted to talk about.
Yes. We just had to come on here, y'all.
We had to come talk to y'all, see what y'all thought about everything going on in the world.
It's a lot going on, y'all. Please take care of y'all mental health and try not to consume too much with what's going on in the world, because it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's one thing after another. It really, really is.
Yeah, it is. It is, y'all.
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on. Yeah.
Let me see. Extra Complicated said, I heard her story on how they met. He did not like her. She was chasing him. Right. She loved him more.
Mm-hmm.
Shayna Queen B said she bought her own ring. See, this is what I'm talking about. This shit that I'm talking about. You don't need to, when you dealing with a ninja, and he was fresh out. I think he had maybe been out of prison for a few years, if that.
Yeah,
you don't need to marry no ninja like that. Y'all do what y'all do and you keep it pushing.
Especially if he ain't got out here and established.
Yeah.
He ain't got shit going on. You had just got out the damn Fed.
And he was still rebuilding.
You
trying to get back on his feet.
And you ain't got nothing established. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You ain't got no business about yourself. That's why I said he could have easily got him a little trucking business.
I'm saying if he really had that dog in him, he really had that motivation, he would have multiplied that trucking business time 100. If he was really a man that wasn't after her money, he would have took his trucking business to a whole nother level instead of trying to be her manager, her business partner, and open up a storefront church. If he was really about her, he would have scaled his business up and did his own thing as opposed to trying to stick his nose in her business.
He's coming off that road. He about to go on the road with Fantasia.
That's how you know his intentions were never pure. Why are you getting in my business? Okay, you started off as a trucker, so you need to be pushing that. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You ain't got no knowledge of the music business and production and putting on shows. And shame on him. He married to her, and his wife got to go to another man for a loan. She had to go to Tyler Perry to help her get out of debt.
And she speaks about that often.
Shame on him as a man.
What
does that say about you? Bye.
And what man wants a woman to go to another man and ask them for money? A real man?
Boy, bye. But you was a multi-millionaire when you met her. Boy, bye.
Somebody talk about love after lockup.
Yeah, it's giving love after lockup. That's my show. I need to start reviewing Love After Lockup. I'm gonna start doing that, I think, because I really like that show. That's my show. That's exactly what it was. It's Love After Lockup. That didn't make no sense to me. You say you had money, you had these affluent business partners when you met her, but why did she have to ask Tyler for money? X2 Complicated said, I told him he cannot bring that 304 back to my house. She's a low down witch. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy.
It's gonna work out.
That's the end of that relationship.
It's over with.
It's over with.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a countdown, a matter of time. Wow.
He gonna close it on down.
Yeah. Yeah. Living Fruit said after Mary, Wendy, and Sherry, ain't no way your business will be my business. How can you see what they've been through and not take heed? Absolutely. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
That is. But you know what? I feel like with us as women, we feel like we're the exception to the rule. So, we feel like, yeah, that happened to that woman, but that doesn't mean my situation is like theirs, and that doesn't mean it's going to happen to me. We just have that, we just live in that state of delusion as women. Like with Shirley Strawberry. She felt like, people were jealous of her marriage to Nesto. And she said, well, you've always been nice to me. You may have done nefarious things to other women, but you've been nice to me. That's not our situation. That's not our story. So, we think we're special as women. We think that we're the exception to the rule. We think that, oh, it happened to her, but, it won't happen to me. That's just how we think. X too complicated. So I told her that if she ever did anything to hurt my son, that she would have a problem. She has had too many chances. I'm not putting up with her anymore. Oh Lord, don't jump on the girl. Lord, the girl, you about to put them balls on that girl. Oh Lord. Look, I'm about to be messy. Is she white or black? X too complicated. She a white girl or a black girl, Hispanic girl? She black or white or other? What she is? X too complicated. Living Proof said she did think she was an exception. Yes, Fantasia did. Yes, she did. She did. And many of us as women make that mistake. We do that often. We'll see a man mistreat the last woman he was with, and we just like, oh, that's her. She behaved this way. That's why she got treated that way. But I'm different.
She didn't know how to do this.
She didn't. Right. She didn't know how to support him.
Yeah.
She didn't look as good as me. She didn't flip it, rub it, pop it, dip it like I do. So, it's just different. That's what we do. That's what we say as women. We say ignorant shit like that.
Yeah.
And then get done the same way, sometimes worse.
Yes.
So,
yes.
There's that.
What did she say? Did she tell us if she was black or white?
Is she black, white, or other? X too complicated?
It's gonna work out. It's too complicated.
Is she a Puerto Rican?
It's too complicated. Let me just tell you this: the more you go against it, the more he gonna want to be with her.
The more he gonna cling to her.
The more he gonna cling to her. So just let it play out. It's too complicated. If it ain't meant to be, just let it play out. Because the more you tell him to leave her alone, the more he gonna want to be with her.
That's true. But it's so hard to do that. It's hard to step back and.
Yeah, I know. See your child.
Yeah, it's easier said than done.
It's easier said than done. I get it. Yes, yes, it is. But we're gonna keep Fantasia. We're gonna keep her in our prayers, and everything gonna work out for Fantasia. It's just we just have so many nowadays. With social media, you just have so many examples of what not to do in a relationship. You just have so many examples of what not to do. Yeah.
She said, who is he going to preach to? The traffic lights and stop signs?
Yep. Exactly.
He said he feel he called the minister.
So yeah, y'all. So we just got a lot of things, a lot of people, relationships we can look at and be like, hell no.
Yes. Hey, Dr. Queen Lily.
We can be like, hell no. I ain't putting up with that. I ain't putting up with that.
It's a lot of lessons in love. Yes. Are we talking about Fantasia's husband? What's his name? Kendall Taylor.
Yeah, he says he's gonna open up a church.
He got a church. with Fantasia money.
Yeah, he said he gonna open up a church. He gonna start doing the Lord's work. Yep, he said he gonna start doing the Lord's work. You know, they used to have a little podcast.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, where he was talking about the submission and, the Bible and how relationships are supposed to be ran biblically.
Yep, he was talking about that and how he wanted Fantasia to dress a certain way,
Controlling
controlling her.
and manipulative,
How the hell you gonna control me?
which is a sign of an abusive man.
Yes, you gonna control me, and I gotta take care of you too.
Yep. Dr. Queen Lou said men that have been to prison always say they want a church or a pastor. Yep, like Nesto. Remember Nesto said he gonna open up him a church when he get out?
Nesto ain't had plenty of time to become a pastor. He ain't had plenty of time being locked up.
He want to start his own church, his own community. That's the hustle that they do.
That's the hustle that they do when they come out. Yeah.
Going to religion.
Because
it's so easy to manipulate people and exploit them.
And then it's more women in the church too.
Yes. And they know them women are looking desperate, anxious for a man to follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking for a desperate woman to latch on to.
And they can exploit.
Yeah.
Because women will go against their own intuition to be led by a man.
Yes. Especially if he's talking about the Lord.
And he attractive too. That's all it takes.
Man. Yeah, we have got to.
Let me see. X2 Complicated said her mama and her siblings told my son that he needs to leave her. I'm praying for my son. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he need to leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Yeah. Tell him he can find somebody else with that ooey. She ain't the only one. Yeah. She ain't the only one. All right, y'all. So yeah, that's all we got for tonight. We hope you guys enjoyed tonight's chit chat. And if you haven't already, if you just joined it, please check out the replay to see what we talked about tonight. And we'll catch y'all next time. Have a great night, y'all. We'll see y'all later. And please hit the like button on your way out. Anything else you want to say? You good?
No, I'm good.
All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you for joining. Please hit the replay. Watch the replay, hit the like button, and peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Saturday night.